All right, welcome back here to the Hill on NewsNation. Have you ever thought those rewards miles that you have don't go as far as they used to? You might be right. The Department of Transportation is now investigating frequent flyer and credit card rewards programs of 4 major airlines: American, United, Delta, and Southwest Airlines. The probe is looking into whether or not there's a loss in value of earned rewards, a fluctuation of reward pricing, extra fees, and maybe even a reduction in competition and choice. The Transportation Secretary, Pete Buttigieg, says the goal is to, quote, ensure consumers are getting the value that was promised to them, which means validating that these programs are transparent and fair. Now, the timing here is important as well. We're going to get into this in a second, as the airlines have 90 days to respond to the government's questions. Joining us now, live, the man who knows about your points more than anyone that we know. He is the points guy, friend of the show at this point, Brian Kelly. Brian, great to see you as always. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Why is the government doing this? And do you think they're right to?
Well, there's a couple theories. I think at face value, this administration under Secretary Buttigieg has been very consumer friendly. You know, next month, airlines will have to start automatically refunding passengers for canceled flights, which is a no-brainer in my opinion. They've also, helped push airlines to at least list their customer service policy when things go wrong, et cetera. So this is at face value a move ostensibly to help consumers. I think anyone in the points world will tell you there has been a rapid devaluation of these rewards over the years. What used to be 100,000 miles business class to Europe is now 500,000 and up with no
is
signs
that
of
right?
abatement. Well, on certain airlines, the U.S. airlines have been most egregious. It's a brilliant business. They sell billions of dollars worth of rewards to credit card companies, and then they have full control over how much they're worth.
The credit card companies, Brian, you know this, but for our audience here on NewsNation listening to us on SiriusXM, the credit card aspect of this, they are valued at more than the actual airlines themselves.
Yeah, I mean, the airlines are essentially flying banks. If it wasn't for these loyalty programs,
that's what I say it all the time. Airlines are banks. Yeah.
So I think there's a saying, pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. I think there's a sentiment out there that the airlines have gotten so greedy that they're just, and then letting the consumers catch the knife, right? They bank billions, and then, I do think it's egregious. American Airlines, for example, still expires miles after 24 months. So the optimist in me would love to see some regulations saying, hey, look, airlines should not expire these valuable miles. They should, give consumers heads up when they change. And even when you pass away, most airlines will take your miles from deceased family members. So I would love to see a whole new consumer bill of rights out of this. Whether that happens, remains to be seen, especially.
Yeah, so I have the Capitol behind me, right? We're, I don't know, 500, 1,000 yards away from the Capitol. Do you think Washington actually gets something done here in a fashion that helps folks?
This DOT has been pretty aggressive using the means that they have to put these rules. Technically, the Bill of Rights should be a congressional, law passed. Now, the downside to this, and I've been on this program talking about it, I think a large impetus behind this is Senator Dick Durbin, who's trying to push through the Credit Card Competition Act. That is a pet piece of legislation he's been trying to get through, which essentially would make it much harder to earn points with credit cards. It would force you to get a debit card, essentially, if you have a Visa or MasterCard on your same card. So Dick Durbin was calling for this investigation. Yeah. So the skeptic in me says this isn't exactly pro-consumer. There are ulterior motives behind this.
All right. By the way, Dick Durbin, we can put the post on screen. He supports what the Department of Transportation is doing now with this. Last question for you, Brian. There's going to be a new president. It's either going to be Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. And if it is Donald Trump, the airlines have 90 days to respond. That's December. It takes us into the holidays. And in theory, Donald Trump could be president on January 20th. Would a Trump administration, a Republican administration carry on with this? Or do you think this is just specific to Democrats?
I think that would be highly unlikely, just seeing what we saw during the Trump administration and then Secretary Chow. There was not a whole lot of interest in the consumer angle. So I could be surprised, but I think if Trump wins, this will go by the wayside.
All right. He is the points guy. Brian Kelly knows all about points, credit cards, your miles, etc. Brian, thanks for being back with us here on the Hill. Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider.
And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.